this Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance. Compelling. And yeah, it took me back. It also opened up a lot of dialogue as far as who Michael Jordan was and what the lasting impression is going to be after seeing this documentary and learning some things that we might not have already known.
It was not a documentary. It was a memoir. It could be considered a propaganda piece.
It's a commercial for Michael Jordan. Are you kidding? It's one of the greatest marketing strategies ever for Michael Jordan, the Jordan brand, and ESPN as well.
When the subject can hold on to the footage for almost 20 years because he doesn't want it to come out, I think you move yourself out of the classification of documentary. But I did like it.
Wildly entertaining. I kept saying to my wife after I watched him, like, that was like snorting cocaine for 60 minutes. And I wanted it, and I enjoyed the ride.
It doesn't follow the journalistic principles to qualify for a documentary by my criteria, but it definitely added the nostalgia and gave me more of an understanding of exactly what he went through and clarified some things from his perspective.
A lot of people have to vet. It's like, yes, this part can stay in this, or Michael mostly. Be like, no, we're not. We only saw Michael's kids in the last episode. Juanita's not in the doc.
Juanita Jordan is not in the doc.
Juanita was there for all of it. Listen, if Michael's not in it and everybody else is in it, then we probably would have gotten access to some different stories and anecdotes.
When I was younger and I was watching Michael Jordan, I saw things in him that I wanted to follow. But in the doc, you see some characteristics that you might not actually want. I might not necessarily want the players on my team to not like me. A passionate competitor, I can get up with that. An obsessive competitor,
Definitely wasn't.
it's a different tone. He did look obsessed, but Jordan's still the best.
This is overwhelmingly positive for MJ's legacy, and it cements his legacy as the GOAT, as the greatest of all time. There, obviously.
Okay, so Michael Jordan is the best player of all time to you?
No.
Hold on, what did you just say?
Michael's the greatest, but he's not the best.
Okay, so if not him, then who's the best player of all time?
LeBron.
That's LeBron. When I define best, I'm talking about the ability to play basketball. Dribbling, shooting, passing, defending, court awareness, leadership, minutes played, efficiency. I have to give that to LeBron.
Yo, LeBron is 260, 6'8", fast. High basketball IQ, and also sustained greatness for 17 years. This guy's an MVP candidate in year 17.
Greatness to me is defined in more about the story of you and your presence in big moments and accomplishments. LeBron wouldn't be LeBron without Michael Jordan. Kobe wouldn't be Kobe without Michael Jordan. So it's hard for them to be greater than him. But you can be better.
Hey, I agree with all of this, but because I'm from that era, I'm just not going to be able to say he's better than Michael Jordan. How do you think social media would have affected Michael Jordan's career?
Negatively. He wouldn't have been able to hide.
The thing about social media is it takes away the gatekeepers. Like Jordan had a lot of good gatekeepers.
And TMZ changed the game forever. When TMZ went into the bedrooms of athletes, more specifically Tiger Woods, that changed the entire paradigm of how media covers athletes. And now media is in the bedrooms, in all of the business.
I know
DMs,
that, but
all that thing.
Okay, but
athletes.
knowing that, people make moves a lot more discreetly. Michael Jordan, in the prime of his career, knowing all the eyes that are going to be on him and the type of access people could have, you don't think he would take precautions?
Michael doesn't have control of everybody. He can obviously control himself and control the narrative for himself, but as far as other people documenting, everybody is a camera person.
I think Jordan is a product of his time. I don't think he would have been Jordan in this time. And the thing about Michael Jordan is he's laser focused. It's hard to do amazing things with lots of people around. These guys, their worlds are so big, right? They're worrying about their 1.3 million followers. They're worrying about their followers on Instagram, their followers on social media. Their energy is dispersed. So I think you wouldn't have had Michael Jordan if it was this era.
Also about LeBron. The guy's been famous since he was 16 years old on the cover of Sports Illustrated. His biggest public blunder was a television show where he announced where he was going to go play basketball the next season. You know, here's another thing. In the documentary, it was demonstrated how close Michael's relationship was with his father, James Jordan. LeBron has achieved, without a father, at the highest level of sports and celebrity and excelling despite not having that bedrock and that foundation is incredible. And yes, LeBron is very careful about his image. Some of it is carefully manufactured and carefully considered before. It's very polished. I mean, I can't blame the guy. Sorry, I just went off for 45 minutes.
You did. Do you think that there's going to be an incentive to do another 10-part doc series on another athlete?
You know what would be very interesting? At some point, we get the Tiger Woods documentary.
The Tiger one would be interesting if they got Tiger to talk. For him to come out and contextualize it and to be open about it, that would be the kicker.
Here in Canada, they'll say Wayne Gretzky.
I don't know that he has the story. Really straight edge, great relationship with his dad, his mom, his friends. No scandals, no drama. Nah. I'd rather watch a documentary on Alexander Ovechkin and the Russian mob.
When LeBron gets to do his 10-part documentary, it is going to be so compelling. What LeBron's been able to do because of Michael Jordan is just so extraordinary. We're going to see the most influential people of LeBron's time putting certain things about LeBron into context. Jay-Z's going to be that documentary. Drake's going to be in that documentary. Maybe we meet his dad. When Bronny makes it to the NBA and LeBron signs with whatever team drafts Bronny, that part of LeBron's legacy and documentary will be incredible. But if LeBron and Bronny could win a championship together, bro, that's theater. I'm sorry that was a diatribe. You don't need to use it, but I just...
It seems like we can all agree Michael Jordan was great. The documentary gave us some sports to watch, and the doc gave us a really good view of what Michael Jordan thinks about himself. Cabbie and Akil had some great points. I don't know, I'm from that era, so maybe I'm just a little bit too attached to Michael Jordan being the GOAT, the BOAT, all the different types of oats. But I think it's time for me to start being a little bit more open-minded. Nah. All the oats.
All right, well, I think we politely disagree.